I'm Susan Koenig, and this is Somatics for You. In this demonstration, I'll be showing you how to do a lateral flexion or side bending move lying on your back with your knees bent. And then the variation I like to do is to cross my legs and do the same lateral flexion to each side. I'll explain more as I go along. I like to start lying down on my back just to sense my body. If I have time, I like to spend a minute or two doing this. I'm bringing my arms more out of the way so that you can see better in the demonstration. And this move can actually be done with the legs long or the legs bent, but I'm going to do it with the legs bent today because of the variation I'm going to do. I'm going to start with my left side, especially focused on the obliques, and I'm going to hike my left hip, my whole left side shortens, I allow my head to roll naturally, and then I slowly come back to neutral. So I'm shortening my left side. This is a left lateral flexion or a left side bending. My right side is actually getting longer, and then I slowly release and come back to neutral. And I tend to do that 3 to 5 times. And now I'll demonstrate it twice to the right. I'm going to hike my right hip. You may be able to notice that my left side lengthens and slowly release. I just let my head do what it wants. If your head wants to stay more in the middle, that's fine. But just as long as you're not holding tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. And a right lateral flexion. And slowly release. And now I'm going to cross my left leg over my right. I have more flexion in my left hip. My left hemipelvis is rotated more forward, which is a slight right rotation, and my left lower back is a little longer. And I'm going to hike my left hip and slowly release. I'll do that one more time. Inhale, hike, my left hip, my whole left side shortens, my right side lengthens, slowly release. And now I'm going to hike my right hip, right lateral flexion, my right side shortens, my left side lengthens, slowly release. I tend to do the movement as I inhale on contraction, and exhale as I slowly release. And then I'm going to change the crossed legs, and I'll start with my right. I'm going to do a right side bending and slowly come out of it. The oblique muscles are the focused muscles. I'm using my right obliques now, both internal and external, and some other synergistic muscles as well. And now, left lateral flexion. My right side is lengthening, my left side is contracting and shortening. Slowly release. One more time. Slowly release. I'm going to just lengthen my legs and give myself a little bit of time to sense what's been happening in my body. Let the sensory information continue to go through my body up into the sensory cortex and motor cortex. I hope you try these lateral flexion movements both with the legs long, which I did not demonstrate, with the legs bent, which I did demonstrate, and with the legs crossed, which I also demonstrated. Thank you.